Alright, we are back for another video here today. Been a little bit, but we go to the videos. We are going to be watching the Iceberg Part 2, and I've also been told by Oda to watch the surprise at the end video. I have zero clue what that's about, but I'm on the thumbnail, and it's my announcement video. So, we'll see how that is. Get ready, it's probably going to be like 25 minutes.
And now we are going to get into the third tier, which I don't know if many people know, but I think a selected few would know any of these. So, if you're like a really OG, you should know most of these. So, yep, let's get into it. Mivrix, bad driver, claimed he won Season 3 Pocono race
Didn't know
after
about
going 3
this.
laps down, and his claim was, well, I had the most laps. So,
Oh, that guy.
make that as you
Never
will.
mind, I know who
The
he
gaming
is.
league refers to Dylan's old league in Puma Talladega, featuring Awesomeish, Nubify, Ray, and OG Glory.
Nubify. Actually, no, they're all retired, but they're still all in the league, I think.
And also Happy
Most of
Noob.
them. Happy still races. Oh, yeah, speaking of Happy, he's the
Also,
5.
the 88 Can't Do That clip came to this league, so that race actually wasn't in NRA history. I just said that, and it's kind of been famous. Justin Abling refers to the random time, I believe, Dylan's viewers
I love this guy, bro. He'll probably say the backstory. If he does, I'm not going to continue.
came to B-Dog's chat, just said some stupid crap, and yeah.
Yeah, so this man started saying he was rooting for me in Dylan's stream because this was the Martinsville playoff race last season in season 6. And he was in Dylan's stream rooting for me. And I made sure to tell someone to tell Dylan to direct him to my stream. This is what he said in my chat. This is exactly what he did. Like, I don't get what his thought process was. But I didn't win either, which was funny.
D2 Talladega pokes at Daytona's commentary during that race. I mean, I don't know why you make fun of it. It's actually good commentary.
Yeah, man making this video is the one that wrecked could have won. But you know, they're that far in the grass.
During that race, I mean, I don't know why you make fun of it. It's actually good commentary, but I mean, he kind of had to contradict himself a little bit. Season 1 Talladega refers to the photo finish in Season 1 Talladega between Awesomeish and Daytona, which Daytona got on top.
That's just a screenshot they made. It's supposed to represent how close it was. But yeah, apparently they had an extremely close photo finish.
Little Pebble refers to Doge Motorsports' old name before the NRA rebrand. I'll get onto the name even further because there is some more content about that. Sobe Series was actually planned to be the D4 sponsor, but
I didn't even know about
Nubify
this.
just I don't know. Nubify didn't have time to host it, so
I didn't know
the
they were gonna
ambulance
do
is
that.
on the track refers to D2 Texas, and
The worst race in D2 history.
yeah, the ambulance was on the
It
track.
really wasn't, honestly.
Ray J. Speeder Co. was Ray's attempt at making a team after quitting his job at TNR. I don't know why he'd do that, but that basically ended his career.
Is that gonna happen to me? No way, right? I'm just a second-year driver. Can't happen to me.
The 18 curse. Drivers seem to crash out or just have bad luck driving the Doge number 18. Here, I'll give some examples. 787B, I'll get onto that name later, but he just crashed it out after a Daytona practice race. Lil Dave ended up missing the Final Four, and then his career turning absolutely to crap in Season 7.
Could have been a good driver.
And then Ray, who's just been pretty off, and I think his image has almost been ruined at Homestead.
Yeah, he ruined his image.
D2 Season
badly.
1 replays refers to the time that Daytona actually made race replays consistently during the OG times, but never made public.
I have not watched these yet. They were in mod chat or whatever for the league. I have not gone through and watched them yet, so don't know what this is about to be, but we'll see.
Ray J's Racing is Ray's Penske ripoff for D2 Season 2 and never raced, like, ever.
Mhm.
So, yeah. Season 3 Pocono was the Mivrix incident, unknown winner, and a redo between the top two finishers.
Oh,
So, yeah, but Mivrix didn't win that race. So,
yeah, that's not a good
binding the
look.
curb. Dylan's commentary phrase wins one Rex. That's all it is. 6R Motorsports, Henry's D2 team, first appearance at Talladega, last appearance at Dover. This team, like, had no future. I don't know why he started it, but whatever.
They had iron sign
Daytona
there, and it
250
wasn't great.
refers to the peak of fun races in the MWRT fun races that we held. I did explain that back in the second tier, so yeah.
I missed that race.
The D3
I was
championship
pissed.
was an unserious
Oh my
throwaway at the
gosh,
Daytona Road.
bro. I want to vent about this so badly, but I'm gonna keep it short. Basically, Jova hadn't been available for like a month, and he finally had a Monday off. So we did the championship race, and only me and Dylan showed up. So we had to race the Daytona road course on just Daytona for like 20 some laps. And then Tanuki in a cup car decided to join in and mess around with us. And it kind of screwed me over a bit. And there wasn't like any real officiating, and eventually Dylan won because there wasn't any like true officiating done. So you could do really whatever you wanted.
Of course, between Dylan and B-Dog, where we had a literal person, another person who wasn't even in it, Tanuki, driving on the track, which absolutely horrendous. I don't know what Jova and Rover were doing, to be honest. I'd probably blame Jova more. TNR versus Doge lawsuit was a joke lawsuit after Dega sues Doge over monopoly formations with Odoge. And yeah, Maxwell Worship was an allegation that Max Wellington Motorsports is a cult that sacrifices Toyotas to Maxwell. This is real. This is real, by the
No,
way.
it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
I have an announcement with B-Dog's D2 and D3 retirement, and it was kind of goofy, so that's why people made it as a joke. Stretched out Kyle Busch was the D2 post-race B-Tools moment, and it lagged out the server.
Yeah.
The Rockingham Tunnel, basically Dylan becomes Bob the Builder and builds the tunnel in
Yeah,
Season
and then
6
you have a
Rockingham.
random screenshot on the
The
right,
Charlotte
too.
Ramp refers to the intermission stunt show in pit road between the All-Star and the Coke 600 race. Jova Racing. Wow. Like,
Jova had a team? Since when?
you probably think of Jova as like the D3 host and a retired guy, but like nobody has ever seen Jova race, but he
Oh, I thought he made a race team. I was like, since when? Yeah, no, he drove a bit with Rover.
has, and he actually has a win. So 3 wins
Yeah,
actually. So
this man has more wins than like half the league
it's
in D1.
it's lost media, and Dega, everybody in the OG still says that his driving was poop. Serping the field, the first to Serp intentionally wrecking iron during the
How is this level 3? This should be in level 2 at minimum. Like, this is so renowned with the league.
Season 2 championship, and it's basically became a joke now because that was a horrible attempt at winning a championship. I don't know what he's thinking. So, yeah. And that concludes the third tier. We're going to get into the fourth tier,
Here we
which
go.
I believe, like, practically only a few people know about any of these. So, basically the third tier, but a little more unknown. So, let's begin. Rover Banana Peel was the phrase and gif used after every time Rover self-spun. Blood Debt. Could have played Blood Debt was the term that Soaring always used.
Yeah, now that he's not in the league, I'm gonna vent about it. Bro, it was not that entertaining of a game at all. The only entertaining part was TDM. Otherwise, it was such a bad game.
When he was back in the server, when we were about to do a game night, nobody even wanted to play it anyways. 77B crashed out during a Daytona practice race, left, and then called everybody slurs. Fun.
Yeah, I wasn't there for
NASCAR
that.
Unleashed was the old race place for the league, but we were forced to move after the game broke.
Season 1.
Jova Angry Birds refers to the time that Jova was playing Angry Birds during the D3 champ race. That's crazy.
That was so
The
stupid.
Season 3 AMR safety team basically refers to Oda's crew after every crash at Texas and
He had someone else at another track.
a few other tracks like Pocono, I believe. And yeah, Race 78 means Ray J Lovett's old number before signing with TNR. This was his Season 1 number, and pretty sure in the Gaming League, I don't know if he
And
was in
now
it.
I have the 14.
Daytona practice race incident was the 787B crash out place. D2 Season 2 Daytona Road Course was Rover and Dylan's battle. Both cars ended up doing a Monza 2021. Number
I don't
41
know.
Chevy was Awesomish's old car when he drove a Chevrolet.
Uh,
New
who? Why is Little Nas X on the screen?
Fly's comeback, returned to Season 5, went on hiatus, last appeared at the Bristol race in Season 6, didn't do anything later.
Yeah, Nubify sucked at Bristol. He just about ruined the race. He about wrecked me and Soaring, who were leading.
Happy Chicken Nuggets refers to promised Happy Meals
Happy Meals.
if he won the Season 4 championship. Sadly, he did not, and
Free chicken nuggets.
Iron ended up winning.
Yeah.
Las Vegas Season 2 refers to Serp's
Racing.
Trackhouse team, Rover, Iron, and Serp, who manipulated the race to make the 41 of Daytona lose. The courthouse refers to the time that the league made a courthouse after the Season 3 Pocono race to discuss what to do with the finish. Yes, this is the Mivrix incident. Yes,
I was about
I've
to say,
mentioned this 3
has
times
to be
already.
D1.
The Volkswagen concept
Dude, this was so funny. Never mind. He'll explain it probably.
was the concept that Rover made after Ford copyright scare in May. So he decided to make the Ford replacement Jettas, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, I forget what we were gonna do before Volkswagen. I want to say we were just gonna do Honda, and then Rover came up with the idea of doing a Volkswagen Jetta. I'm like, oh no, I wanted Dodge. That's what it was. I wanted to bring back Dodge, but then he found a Jetta thing, and I'm like, okay, that's kind of nice. So we made a primary for both him and Blue, just in case.
The Battle movement is when Dylan met a person named Bal in Rostock Racing and wouldn't stop laughing about it, which is actually Little Pebble.
Wow.
Yeah. Freaky Fast Pasta. Creepy pasta. Fan fiction made by Daytona that tells a story about how Rover was being eaten by an Iron Wolf hive mind at Martinsville. Crazy. Mass,
Sounds
driver
like
of the 2
always.
car in Season 1, never raced after Race 1.
Oh my
However, he is
gosh.
actually back in the Silver Racing D3, and his most recent race, he didn't do too bad. MMS Toyota
Dude, that man, I don't know how he did that. He joined back in the server not knowing it was the league he joined way back then. He was Gaming Boy League. Or no, he was Season 1. He was a part of Season 1. Joined like 2 weeks ago. Didn't know it was the same league. Dylan's like, hey, did you drive this number 2 car in Season 1? He's like, oh my gosh, I did. So this man actually somehow found the server again. And then he's retiring after this season.
Toyotas was
Again.
basically the time that MMS actually ran Toyotas in D5 and ended up winning the
D5? Huh? When did we have a 5th division? We don't even have a 4th.
championship with Rover. Rover's old schemes refers to basically his goofy schemes with his banana car and BeamNG cars, which he made for Season 3. Dega's
He actually made those again. He made reworked versions of them that he's run both. He's run the Demon G car Daytona, and then he ran the oh the GameStop car, the Freddy GameStop car Indy. I've I've liked seeing all of it.
resignation refers to after Martinsville Season 3, so I think a few of you should know this. In D2, Daytona
know
apparently threatened to resign after Dylan and Iron started going way too far with the protests. Hashtag shit down D2.
Well, it was. I got caught up with a lap car and went flying into the fence, wrecked the car, leading by like 10 seconds right before the line. So Iron came through and technically crossed before I did. And then it was lap 50 by that marked lap 50, and Dega's internet was crapping out on him like badly. So he ended the race and said I was the winner because that's the last thing he had seen was me leading. And Iron and Dylan went crazy over it. And I told Dega like right away, "Hey, I crashed. Like I didn't get first there." And he made the fix, but they kept complaining and Dega sent that.
I'm
And
gonna
people
make
shut
this
up.
league mob. Is Spanky G's first member of the Great Expansion said that he was so good that he caused other leagues to ban him for being too good. Yeah, that's probably false.
So true.
The Clone Wars was basically Dylan's trolling after a race by cloning everyone and exploding everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Rocky's 9-hour
This
marathon.
is great.
Um,
This man had probably been in the league for like a week at this point, and he had been on American Truck Simulator for 9.5 hours straight. This man was grinding.
so apparently Rocky Forge did a 9-hour marathon of American Truck Driving Simulator. Crazy. And yeah, that's basically about it for the fourth tier. I swept by pretty fast, I'm not gonna lie, but
Why
still.
am I on
I
screen?
hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all enjoyed the series on this iceberg, and the next video is coming out very soon. I've gotten everything set up. I've gotten the thing set up. I'm not gonna leak it, but
Hmm.
only Dagatona knows what's coming up next.
Oh,
See
so
you
I get to
guys.
ask Dega.
Doge Motorsports. I gotta leave them.
Oh,
I have too many things in my real life
what is going
to
on?
be able to stick with that team and stick with
that D2 and D3 program. Now, I will stay with TNR and D1 because I can still do D1 for Season 8, which I'm very excited for, but D2 and D3
Did
just
I
fall on
say
days that I
season
can't
8? I
finish the
said
season,
season
and I don't
8
want
for some
to
reason.
go through an
God.
entire season, get to the playoffs, and I
can't race. So that's what's kind of led me
to saying I'm not going to race D2 and D3 next year. If I get the opportunity to race D2 and D3 again at some point, I definitely plan on doing it. What team? I don't know, but that time hopefully will come.
Default text. Okay. Yay. So, we're gonna watch to the end thing just real quick. Surprise at
Doge
the
Mo.
end.
If I get the
Is
opportunity
this
to race
is
D2 and
this just
D3
the
again at
same
some point,
thing?
I definitely plan on doing it. What team? I don't know, but that time hopefully will come.
It is. Okay. Well, that's the video. Go subscribe to the Odai. He's at 100 finally. Actually, no, I think he's been at 100 for a bit. Anyways, whatever. Goodbye.